So did you hear this, Alexa?
No, can you repeat what you just said?
I said, did your father cook any fish for the customers?
All the time, fresh fried fish.
But where did he get the fish from?
He got it from all the locals. You know, everybody caught fish. You could buy fish from the Mississippi, which was a few miles away. You could buy fish from people who caught them locally.
What kind of fish?
Perch and bass and what perch and bass and
Trout?
Yeah, trout and what's the other fish?
Catfish?
Catfish.
Yeah.
That's the
There's
one.
a lot of catfish in the south.
Plenty of catfish.
Yeah, there's a lot of catfish in that
Yeah.
area. How big was the perch?
How big is the perch?
Yeah, is it that big?
Oh, perch can run up to about maybe a foot. Usually perch is about 8 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches.
Yeah, they're smaller fish.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
nice. They're
Do they have bones?
Sweet.
A lot of bones?
no.
No, not really. No, not a little fine bones. No,
Mhm.
that was a. that's
So
a
how
good
did
thing
he
about
make
it.
his fish? How did he season it? With soy sauce, like Chinese style,
Well,
or?
you did it the way you liked it. You can fry it. You can
Like-
broil it. You can, whatever way you want the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your specialty is.
Yeah, but did he have a specialty that people loved? Like a
just
special
fried
way?
fish.
And did you fry the fish? I remember you said you stood on a chair and you fried the fish.
It stood there and fried the fish, fresh fish fried.
How old were you when you fried the fish?
I don't know, what, 6, 7, 8? There's nothing to it, just try it in a deep fryer and pull it out.
Was this in the summertime when you were out of school or after school?
Oh yeah, all year round.
But when you were in
fish.
school,
Because
not when you were in
that
school.
cold down there. The rivers don't freeze down there.
Do what?
The river won't freeze in Arkansas.
No. No.
So you can fish all year round.
Yeah.
And did you ever catch any fish yourself?
Oh, sure. Trout, bass, whatever. Catfish,
And what did you use to catch them?
worms.
Worms? And did
Worms
you,
on the hook.
what did you do with the fish you caught? Did they go to the store or did they go
No.
home to cook by your mom?
The store had a big walk-in refrigerator. We had plenty of refrigeration.
Oh.
Was this in Wilmot, Arkansas or Mariana?
Wilmot.
Did you get a knife and clean your own fish? Or you did it?
Scale the fish.
Scale the fish.
Yeah.
Nothing
And
to
cut
it.
out the guts?
Clean them, gut
Clean
them.
them, yeah. Did it all himself, a little kid.
Well, sure,
See?
you just scrape it out.
Can you imagine the little kids today doing
No,
that?
they're too lazy to do that. It's work,
It is work. It is work.
Did you get pocket money, an
Pocket
allowance
money?
for helping out at the store?
Oh, I had all the money I wanted. Papa would give us money if we wanted it.
But you could
No.
always get a Coke or from
What?
you could always get a soda from the store, right?
Yeah, we don't have to pay for that. Just drink.
Or
You gotta
candy.
drink it.
Lots of candy too.
Like candy, Cokes, whatever you want. Bologna, you want a slice of bologna, salami, whatever.
The bologna you sold.
Bologna
lot
and a
of bologna.
cracker, 5 cents.
Can you
5
tell us
cents?
all the things that Grandpa sold at the store?
What about
All
What did he sell?
everything? You want a penny candy? You want what do you want? A bologna, salami,
A beer,
what beer or Coke?
chewing gum, tobacco,
Yeah, all of that,
fireworks?
everything.
How
Fireworks.
many cases of beer did he get in a week?
I think Papa got over 50 cases of beer a week.
Wow. It's a lot of
I
cases.
mean, the people were there on like Saturday on the weekends are like wall-to-wall black people. Wall to wall. I don't mean just two people. I mean, they were just sitting waiting in line to buy a beer or 5 cents worth of bologna.
Huh. And was
Bologna
there
and a cracker.
And was there music so they could have a little party?
Oh yeah,
there?
we had jukeboxes, and they used to dance right there, right on the floor, you know. or
Inside
whatever.
the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the popular dance back then?
I don't know. There's no popular. I don't know. They
'Cause
just, you know,
back in the-
whatever. They just shake their booty, you know, whatever. Shake your booty, honey.
it's fun.
Did they get dressed up for Saturday?
No. This is normal every day.
Are these the people that went cotton picking and they would get there in the morning before to get something for breakfast?
Oh, they get there at 5 o'clock in the morning to get a nickel worth of bologna, to crackers to take over for their lunch.
And then they'd go
I mean,
out and
the
they'd
whole
work in the
truckload.
fields? A
I
whole
mean,
truckload.
Whole
Oh.
truckload of people,
Uh-huh.
black, mostly black.
And
Well,
then
white people came to the store too.
Yeah, oh, sure, yeah. They'd buy bologna too, you know.
Everybody wanted to buy it. How about, what if I wanted a steak?
Here you go. Pop a slice off a steak, whatever you want. You want a round steak? You want a T-bone steak? What do you want? You want a porterhouse steak?
So how many people worked in the store? He had workers, right?
Here we had probably 2 to 4. You know, black people cleaning and whatever. Whatever you want to tell them to do, they do, you know. Whatever.
this was like the precursor to 7-Elevens, right? This
What?
is before 7-Elevens opened.
7-Eleven,
yeah,
that's a piece of hole in the wall. That's nothing.
They didn't
Nothing.
have-
How big was the store in Wilmot?
He said
Was-
it could
Well, how
hold-
big, how many square feet? Well, you could probably hold over 50 black people at a time.
Plus a walk-in fridge, plus storage for
Walk-in
all-
what?
a walk-in refrigerator, plus
Yeah,
so it
we
was
had a walk-in refrigerator.
so
we
it's
had
like a
some
small
counter
supermarket.
What?
Like a small supermarket.
Well, for those days, it would be a supermarket because there was nothing bigger and better.
You sold ice, you sold
Everything.
packaged goods,
Everything.
canned
You had
goods.
anything from
fresh
condoms
goods.
to beer.
Yeah.
Sell everything.
And what were the store hours?
Papa, cotton pickers to leave at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Papa was up at that time till a nickel's worth of bologna, 15 cents worth of salami, 2 slices of bread or crackers, you know, and that's their lunch, you know.
And then what
And
time
they
did he
put a
close?
Pile on the truck and they leave picking cotton. What?
What time did they come? What time did he lock the store up? What time did he close?
At night? Probably 11 o'clock.
Whoa.
So he didn't get much sleep.
Oh, he slept during the day. You weren't busy during the day. You could take a nap.
Uh-huh. And did
Okay.
he sleep nearby in the store? Did he sleep
Yeah,
in
well,
the
the
store?
store and the house and everything was together.
Did-
They had the Hung Joy, which was the alley. I mean, sort of an alley, way connecting the store and the house. And you go, it's right there. It's all together.
Did Grandma help out in the store as well?
Mama had all the housework to do and everything else. She didn't do much store work.
She had a lot of babies.
You know, raising a family.
But
Yeah.
she had servants in the house to help her too, didn't
Oh,
she?
she had a lot of black help too. But they did all the cleaning and laundry and house cleaning and whatever. You know, you have 3 or 4 people cleaning the yard, the house.
Did you have a
So-
big yard there in Wilmot?
What?
Did you have a big yard in Wilmot?
Yeah, well, normal size, big, not small. Plenty of work to do. Or in the yard, you have a garden. You grow radishes, you do cucumbers, potatoes, everything.
And so the vegetables, would they be sold also or just consumed by the family?
Mostly by the family, because people try to grow their own vegetables.
But I
You
heard,
know, they grow their own corn and all of that stuff. I mean, this is the South, you know.
Right.
They could grow potatoes, whatever you want.
You had your own chickens
Oh, chicken,
and rabbits?
rabbits, chickens, squirrels, everything.
You didn't raise squirrels, though.
No, anyway.
How'd you
Well,
get the squirrels?
Huh?
Did you shoot the squirrels?
Did you eat the squirrels?
You see, yeah, we eat squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel's good. Tastes
What
like
does it
rabbit.
taste
To
like?
shoot them with my rifle. Yeah,
And then you skinned them?
yeah, you skin them.
What, did you have a 22?
Yeah, 22 rifle.
Same thing I did. See, it's
Wow.
not so unusual.
No, I think back then, if you're in the rural area, you know how to handle all that
Sure.
stuff.
Not only that, we had 410 shotgun too. We didn't have the 12 gauge, you know, the biggies.
Yeah, you didn't
My
need
parents
that.
had that. My parents had that.
They had one,
Oh yeah, they. Everybody has a shotgun.
but a 12 gauge?
Yeah,
What did they have that for?
shooting animals, whatever,
What animals would they shoot?
What if you saw a deer?
whatever, whatever, rabbits to whatever, squirrels, whatever they.
So people used to bring you venison.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
could-
Oh yes.
Could you sell that too?
I can't remember, but we sold it, but I don't think he sold that much because people hunt.
Oh,
This
they
is
get
hunting
their
country.
own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they fish and they hunt and they, you know, they have all this food.
Mm-hmm. So what did you like to do when you were little? Did you used to go out
Do what?
into the river?
So,
Where did you go in the summertime when you were little? Did you swim in the river and you ate watermelons and you?
we had a lake and a bayou, so do swimming both.
But don't they have water moccasins there?
Oh, all kind of rattlesnakes,
Yeah.
water moccasins, alligators, we had all of that. You just have to be careful, that's all.
Anybody in your family ever get bit?
No, we have to be careful. There's snakes in the yard, snakes in the house even.
Ooh,
Well, you know, you say, oh, there's a snake they got in.
But you knew not to kill the good snakes, like a bull snake.
We killed all the snakes. I mean, they get rid of them.
No. But the bull snakes catch mice.
Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember.
They went too.
you used to take a watermelon and go chill it in the river, right? And
What?
then you just used to take a watermelon and cool it in the river.
Yeah, we just leave them in the river if we're near the river. You know, we have relatives that near, you know, other people that live near the river. The bayou and the river and whatever, the stream.
Mm-hmm.
You just throw them in the river overnight.
Oh, so they'd be cool, and then
Oh, well, at least that cool. Better than the temperature that's
yeah, 100
so
degrees and humid in the
there's no air
south.
conditioning.
And then what would you do? You just drop it?
Drop them down. If you in a hurry, just drop them and just dig it on, and just throw everything away.
Just eat out the heart.
Watermelons with
right?
nothing, it's like throwing away.
Mm-hmm.
Eat big watermelons. I mean, anywhere from 20 to 50 pounds of watermelon. You just go, slop and throw it away. Throw it in the stream and it goes downstream.
Fish food.
A lot of watermelons. We used to sell watermelons out of truckload. Papa used to get 100 at a time.
Really?
Yeah, the watermelons are stacked up all around. On Saturdays, you sell them for, I think, 25 cents, 50 cents.
For a whole watermelon.
Wow. The big ones.
Yeah, I mean, they were heavy. I mean, they were big. I mean, it's big enough for 4, 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of watermelon.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So how did you learn how to swim?
Swim and jump in or drown.
And did you have a bicycle?
Oh yeah, everybody has a bicycle. What kind of question is that?
What kind
A
did you
tricycle, bicycle, Schwinn,
swim?
Schwinn, the best.
How old were you when you learned how to ride your bike?
I don't know, 5 or 6 or whatever.
And how old were you when you learned how to drive a car?
I don't know, 12.
He learned by himself. He taught himself how to drive. And whose car were you driving?
Mama's and Papa's.
So you just
Who else
decided
would
to
have a
take it?
car?
You just
What?
decided to go driving with it?
Yeah, I used to drive it around the block all the time.
Did you?
Not with approval, but
That's funny.
And in your high school, how many kids were in your class?
well, the population of Wilmot was about 600 almost.
The whole
So-
population.
So the kids were whatever. There were plenty of kids around.
But in your class, you'd have maybe 20.
You know, something like that. I can't remember. A dozen or two.
Did you
Couple dozen.
experience any racism?
What?
Did you experience any racism in the South?
Oh, I guess you always help people, you know, you're the yellow race, black race, white race. You always help a little bit of nothing bad.
But they weren't prejudiced against the Chinese.
No. No,
That's
So
good.
you had black schools and white schools, right?
right, yeah.
And so which school did you go to?
The in between. No.
There wasn't.
No. You went to the white school. Yeah, the white schools up there, the black schools down there.
So did you have any good friends in school?
Yeah, we just like you would have friends.
Did you play baseball?
Yeah, well, what is baseball, softball, basketball, football.
All the games.
We played, you know, played all of those, all the sports.
I think May was homecoming queen, right?
What?
May, your sister May, Mamie,
Yeah.
she was homecoming queen
Yeah, she
one
was.
year. Hmm
May was a beauty.
Yeah, a Southern Belle, Southern
Yeah.
Chinese Belle.
Yeah.
Hmm
But then you didn't graduate from high school and you took the GED when you were in the Air Force.
Yeah, I went to the Air Force.
So why did you do that? Why did you go to the Air Force?
Oh, just to get away from home, I guess.
So you were tired of Arkansas?
I don't know.
You just signed up.
Yeah, it's you know, it's adventure. It's education. It's all of the above.
And where did they send you?
Where did I go? To Texas, I think. Then from Texas, we went to, where did we go? To Japan? Or wherever, I can't remember. We went to several different places.
But
You
Went
told
to
me you went to England.
England.
Yeah,
Japan, Germany, I don't know. What,
Ireland. You said you went
yeah,
to Ireland.
And you were, but you were mostly stationed in Lackland Air Force Base.
Yeah, that's our home base. But we got shipped out of TDYs, you know.
Temporary duty.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what did you do in the Air Force?
Mechanic. Change the engine. Well, I did everything. Change the air. If we needed a new wing, we put a new wing on.
Hmm.
Landing gear.
What?
Landing gear.
Landing gear, wing, air, you know, whatever you needed.
How about machine gun?
Didn't do armament, but people did armament, you know, who were in that category.
They were special.
I did mechanical, like landing gears, wings, whatever, like that.
So how many people did it take to take an engine out?
I got about 2 or 3.
And how long did it
We
take
could
to
do- we
replace
could do
it?
that in about 4 hours. We could change the whole engine.
4 hours? Really?
4 hours.
Were you the crew chief?
What?
Were you the captain? The crew chief?
Well, no, I was the crew chief of my crew, ground crew, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In charge of change that engine, you know. Put a new landing gear on or whatever.
And so what
I'll
kind
put a
of
new wing on.
what kind of airplanes were you working on?
What kind of what?
What kind of airplane?
Beach, what was it? B-17s or 19? I can't forget.
B-29, Flying Fortress.
Something older than that, I think.
B-19.
something BC. I can't even remember. Well, we worked on 29 too. And we worked on B-36s too. That's a, you know what that is, don't you?
Yeah,
10
that's
engines.
a big one.
10 engines.
But that's huge.
That's the biggest one.
Really
in the
heavy.
We used to go out and fly, you know, you're up there for 4 to 6 hours. This,
Did you like that?
no.
Did you like being up in the air? Or
Up in the air for 4 hours? No. Nothing to do. You know, sleep.
Mm-hmm. And
But tell her the B-36 had 10 engines.
Yeah.
What were they?
Four.
All propeller engines or what?
No, six reciprocating and 4 jets. We had two jets on each tip, then the reciprocating engines in between.
Reciprocating is the propeller engines.
oh,
So it had 10 engines.
my gosh, that's a powerful beast.
And now
Probably
you
very
know-
heavy,
now
too.
You know why they needed engine mechanics.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That's why they needed so many engine mechanics. Something
Yeah.
with 10 engines, something is bound to go
So you had a
wrong.
big checklist of things
A
you
big
had.
what?
Checklist.
Checklist?
Yeah, when you inspected things, made sure that everything was working,
Well,
right?
Well, that's everything's a checklist. I mean, everything has to be checked.
So did you also work on the Enola Gay?
No, that's before my time.
But why were you wearing that jacket? You were wearing a jacket with a patch on it that said Enola Gay.
That's our squadron that belonged to our squadron.
Oh, okay. So you didn't work.
I mean, the people before, you know, it's a squadron is years later.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, ours was the one that bombed Pearl Harbor or whatever.
Yeah, the Enola Gay bombed Japan.
Yeah. Called the Biggie.
So after the Air Force, what did you decide to do after 4 years in the Air Force?
Be a hairdresser.
And why did you decide to be?
I don't know. I don't know what I decided to do. I guess I see what's available.
And you came to Baltimore.
Yeah, I went to a hairdressing school, then from there Baltimore. I can't remember what I did.
It's an interesting change from the Air Force to becoming a hairdresser and a master colorist and
Very interesting.
design. Yeah,
That's a good tour duty.
yeah. So before, when you were still in the Air Force and you went over to England and Ireland and Germany, did you meet some nice people over there?
Yeah, they were all nice. I mean, everybody you met were nice, and no bad people.
The girls, they liked American GIs?
Oh yeah, all the girls love the GIs.
Any memories?
Any women? Well, there are plenty of women over there.
Any good stories to tell?
No good stories.
None that he's going to tell you.
No, sorry.
Do you remember meeting Mom?
No, where did I meet Mom? I don't know. I can't remember.
In Switzerland, in
Yeah.
Zurich.
I've been on the Barnerstrasse property.
On the cable car ride at the
Yeah, okay.
World's Fair.
Where?
World's Fair. Or the
Yeah,
Women's
World's
Fair or
World's
something.
Fair.
Yeah.
Was that Brussels or where?
No, that was in Zurich, I think.
Zurich? Was it where? I don't know.
They had a World's Fair in Zurich.
I think in
Yeah.
Switzerland, different
I
parts.
don't think so.
Yeah, there was some kind of like ride across the lake or something. Some kind of,
Yeah, there's some kind of.
and they happened to meet
Yeah.
there.
What were you doing in Switzerland? Why did you go to Switzerland?
What's in the service?
The service?
Yeah.
No, this was after the service
Oh.
when you met Mom. But didn't you go see the Greasers?
What?
Carl Griesel?
Yeah.
in Zurich? Hairdressing
other
connections.
hairdressers.
Hairdressing
Other
connections.
hairdressing friends. Bachman's.
The Bachmans, yes,
Yeah, I
in
know.
Zurich.
Nice Swiss families, friends. Nice, interesting people. Switzerland was a great place. Go up to the mountains.
Yeah.
Well, you've been there many times now.
To Switzerland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You go up to the top of the mountains and you drink wine and eat fondue and
Raclette.
raclette.
Yeah.
A great place, great, really nice.
You took,
over there. Then you know, if you're there, you actually go to Germany, you go to France, you go to all those places. It's just like the states here, like you're going over to Washington, to Maryland, to Pennsylvania. You know, it's something.
Virginia.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
the distances are so close. When you're in
Yeah.
Switzerland, you go all over to neighboring countries. It's fun.
Just go over and eat and have a good time. Go up in the mountains.
So you ready for some creme brulee?
Cream brulee, what?
Dessert?
Is it time for dessert?
Do you have cream brulee?
Yeah, let's have some dessert.
Imported. Imported.
Today is December 6th, 2018. We're in Media, Pennsylvania. Jack Smith just interviewed Howard Fong, and the person behind the lens here is Alexa Drubay.
Okay. Cut.
Cut. Thank you, Dad. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.